Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be setting up my second daily journal of the year. I just finished my first one, which was from Archer and Olive, and now this one is from Leela Journals. And you see these stickers, these elements, and this little card, they all came free with the journal, so I think they sent a couple of stickers as a thank you gift. A lot of shops seem to do that. And I didn't buy any other items, but I think they do have some things that match their journals and same aesthetic if you want. But I like using my own stuff, what I have, so I had some ideas. Now this journal is a dot grid, but it has straight corners, sharp ones, and I prefer rounded corners, so I decided to cut all the corners as I go through the pages, which I know take away the foiling, so it looks like there's nothing on the corner, because obviously there isn't, but I prefer that to working on a pointy corner. So yeah, that's me being very particular about some things. I would rather miss out on some of the foiling, which anyway you don't see that much once you stick things and fill up the pages, over having the pointy corners. Anyway, so on the first page I was thinking of doing some kind of design and tried a few things out, and then I decided that I had no inspiration for it, and then decided to move on. And then all I've done really on that page is write my name. Might come back to it at some point and add something else if I find something suitable. And then the first actual dot grid page I glued to the cover so that it helps with the integrity, the structure of the journal, and it does actually keep things better together, because I've had to do some surgery, and not real surgery, journal surgery, like glue some washi tapes and keep the pages from falling apart. So doing that is something a lot of people do, and it is helpful. And then there I go, cutting the corners with the little corner tool. So yeah, I really wanted to do the beginning being more like girly and dainty and floral, and so I had these two PT tapes that are in the purple colorway to match the cover of the journal. The cover page really just says the year and maybe what is in the journal, so almost like an index, but not really an index because I don't know what everything is going to be in there yet. So as I go I will be adding things, and I have left some space for that to be done. But yeah, so I pulled some washi tapes that had purple and florals and gold, and I put those down, and I really like how 3 washi tapes can work together. And then I used that card that came free with the journal, because that is a bit more green but faded neutrally kind of thing, but she has a flower in the picture, so it matches with the florals, and it makes sense in my head. I really like how it looks. Anyway, rounded some more corners over there, and then I put the 2 PET tapes, which I really like. I think I ran out of one of them with this, but I might repurchase that one, the wisteria. It's really pretty, and it goes with a lot of fantasy things, with a lot of romance novels. Wisteria is really pretty. I actually want wisteria in like real life on my door, but I can't now. When we have a house I might get wisteria for real. But yeah, so I put those things, and then I have these corner stickers. They are just paper stickers, but they are a bit thicker, so I like using them. It makes it look a bit more formal in my head somehow. Anyway, then I put the year in stickers. I wanted to do the title in stickers, but I used a lot of these letters, and now I think I don't have any A's anymore, so I can only use them for words that don't have any A's, which meant that I actually just wrote the title down. And I wanted to use one of these other flowers to bring that element there. I just put it on the side. I don't know if I will use the other 3 on this page. I'm now just leaving that bottom empty for whatever I need to write, so like maybe what are the general pages or which months will be included, things like that. and I added a little butterfly just because that gap was a bit too empty. So yeah, that is the cover page. I know it's unfinished, it's supposed to be, so that I can write in that space when I start using the journal, obviously, which will be in from August onwards. So talking about months, I need to transfer a lot of the coming up things, so I printed these little calendars. I found them online and they were pigmented, like different bright colors, so I used PowerPoint, which is where I put everything that I print, and then print them on sticker paper. So I put them on PowerPoint and I used the image editing tool to desaturate them, and then I printed them. There we go. So I will put them on the page, and I wanted some extra elements, so I added the washi tape top and bottom just to bring some more color in, but I wanted to be in control because these flowers were not all the same colors and there were a lot of reds. So I think like adding the green and slight pink with the desaturated thing, it works. So I'm putting them alternating left and right on the page. Then for any events that are happening, I will write them next to the calendar, and then on the calendar I will be marking when it's term time, when it is school holidays, and then putting some stars when there is an event that it will be on the side. So at this point, when I was setting these pages up, it was still like late June, early July maybe. I think it was still late June actually. I set that up a while ago, but I didn't finish it because I didn't know if I needed July on it. So that was up in the air, which is why I left it empty for a bit. So that clip is from then, and I just went ahead with two more colors, like two purple shades, to do the second line highlight next to each calendar, so that if an event is happening, I can write what it is next to it, and then on the calendar it will just show when exactly it is. So I had to come back to this page afterwards and do the title, when I had realized on a different day a while later that I wasn't going to put July on it. So instead, on that top right, I put one of the other stickers that came with the journal, and then I used some glitter letter stickers that I have from my actual scrapbook, which I have been doing a lot more years than journaling. But I had these there and I thought I might as well use them because they are a bit thinner. So I put the title coming up, and again I might write next to it which dates this journal is starting to be used. So after I did this, I am going to actually go back later and fill in any events that I have pre-booked, any school term times, school holidays, all of these things, but I don't like putting that up on the internet, which is why you've also not seen these in the monthly calendar setups that I do. So yeah, information is nice, but I will only post certain things after they've already happened. I don't like saying what I am going to do, where I'm gonna be. It's general safety tips. Anyway, so the next page is the book reviews page. So while on the book journal I do the stats and everything that I'm tracking for the year, the reviews book by book I've been doing on the daily journal. So if you open January, February every month, you can see like this is the day-to-day things that happened at school on those weeks, and then between those it will be any book reviews of things I finished. If we went to an event, it will be under that month. If something happened, if I saw something, if I've got any scrap materials to stick in, all of that will be in its month. So this spread I've done a few times. You might have seen me do it before in maybe two other journals. What I do is washi tape book related in some way, top and bottom, and then I use the thinner one. I ran out of it, the lighter one, so I had to do the alternating light and dark, and that even didn't cover the full page, so I used a slightly different one. You can't really see it, which is why I put the stickers over to cover the different washi tape Anyway, things happen, and then I put the stickers to just give it some extra texture, extra depth, and hide that other washi tape. And the stickers and the tapes, the with the artwork, the cute ones are all from Latoon, which there's a whole up if you want to see. And then I did my second line highlight, and I wrote the categories that I write for that tracker in green pen. So book author, genre, type, and star rating. And then, yeah, the title is books. It's self-explanatory, but I like putting titles in things. So that page will just have the list, and I only needed 2 pages in the first journal, so it should be plenty. This is only an overview of what's reviewed in this journal, so judging by the pages, how much I read and how much the rest of the year is, it should be perfectly fine. If I need, I can always make a second page for it as well. So these are the 3 pages I decided to set up in the start of journal number 2 for the year. So 2026B. I kind of feel like it sounds like Sherlock Holmes 221B, but okay, fine. Anyway, so this is what I need, and any other trackers that I did in the first journal, which will be linked below, I will keep using in that first journal because they are unfinished and I don't like duplicating information and transferring back and forth. So this is for when I look back on the year. If I need to go back and see what happened in 2026, only the first journal's tracker is important. I don't need to see the same stuff in the second one, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me, and that is enough. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the setup. Leave a comment to tell me what you think, and go watch the first journal setup, which will be linked below. I will see you next time. Hope you're having a great summer. Have a great day as well, and bye bye.